Another migrant caravan in southern Mexico heading north to the United States border by foot. It's 1,600 miles away. It's a border where they're not welcome, yet they keep coming. They're from all over the world these days, whole families from the very young to the old, continuing a grueling journey that's already covered thousands of miles and multiple countries. A journey fraught with danger, which is why these strangers stick together. Myra has breast cancer. She's left Venezuela with her 2 sons. She wants to get to her family in the United States, so she's prepared to risk everything.
Porque no hay educación, porque no hay medicina.
Because there is no education, because there's no medicine. Because I'm an oncology patient. I can't get treatment in the public health system for breast cancer. And well, I need to go somewhere where I can get checked and continue treatment.
The migrants are met by immigration officials at a checkpoint and told they'll be taken north to the first major city in southern Mexico called Tapachula. And they're loaded onto minivans. This doesn't mean, however, that a journey further north is going to happen anytime soon. Crowds surge around immigration staff at another checkpoint. This one is in Tapachula. They wave their papers as the lucky few are led through. Often the answer is a resolute no. All they're trying to do is get on a bus north, but the Mexican authorities' assumed assistance has dried up. America doesn't want them in the north, and nor, it seems, does Mexico. So they're in a limbo. Well, there's 12 immigration checkpoints in the state. Hundreds of people gather. They're just trying to get through to be allowed to get on a bus to get further north. These people think they stand a chance today, and they're waiting for their names to be called forward. But it's the same everywhere we go. Migrants staying out of the sun if they can. It is boiling, boiling hot. They know they don't stand any chance today, so they're going to be sitting here for a few days. But it's not just here. Look at this. It goes all the way up the street. Hundreds and hundreds of people hoping to get north, ultimately to get to the United States. What we saw at multiple checkpoints is what is developing into a multinational mess. Groups of young Chinese men and women take shelter amongst Jordanians, Egyptians, Somalis, even 2 friends from Kazakhstan. The list of nationalities is remarkable, not least because of the distances they've travelled. Saeed is a 28-year-old Afghan who worked for a British NGO until the Taliban arrived in Kabul. They'd already killed his father and 2 uncles. He's with his wife and 3 children, and his 74-year-old grandfather who has Alzheimer's. They've been on the move for 2 years. Do you think you'll make it to the United States?
I believe in God. I know I'm in Mexico, and most 90% of the people are arriving there. Actually, before the election. I need to get there before the election, because I don't know the next president what will do and what is he thinking about the refugees like us.
Amongst the migrants, we came across 14-year-old Edgar. He's completely on his own. He's travelled from Venezuela to Colombia, where his grandmother died. Now he's trying to get to his mother, who is in Washington, D.C. We arranged for him to speak to her on the phone. It's a heartbreaking conversation, and they both cried. The day before, he explained to her that he'd been kidnapped by a gang. He was only released after handing over $75, scrabbled together by fellow travellers.
It's dangerous to go out. In the public transport buses, they can kidnap us again. They can ask for more money. So the best thing she said today is for me to turn myself in, and she will ask her lawyers over there to see what they can do. There is no other route for me. There is no other route because I'm traveling alone. That's why I can't get through.
We spoke to his mum, and she asked us to take him to the authorities. She said it was too dangerous for him to continue alone. Edgar bade an emotional goodbye to his new travelling family. He's safe now, but when he'll see his mother, nobody can say. The migrants are in a sort of vortex, not being stopped from travelling north, but not being allowed to either. The day after leaving Myra's group as they boarded the immigration buses, we travelled south again. Remarkably, we found some of her group exactly where they had started. They had the paperwork to go north, but were taken back south by the authorities and dumped.
Did the authorities acknowledge by taking you all the way back, it doesn't help you?
They are delaying us. Yes, they know, of course. But as I was saying, they are the law here. Here, we are nobody. So they do as they please with the immigrants. Right? That's the truth.
Local buses don't usually pick up migrants, but with fresh travel papers, they were able to flag a minibus down. In a square in Tapachula where the migrants congregate, they were reunited with friends and family. They, like all these people, refused to accept defeat. But their mammoth journeys are far from over. Stuart Ramsey, Sky News, Tapachula, southern Mexico.